Hi, I probably already talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it again. The average new car in America costs close to 40 grand. The average used car, if you get a used car that's just a few years old, it's uh 25 to 26 grand. The average American is making around like $68,000. Okay? So that's a big chunk of their salary right there, right? Even they have to finance the car. The average home in America costs $400,000. Okay, now you're talking about the average salary of 68,000, the average or the median whatever at 68,000, and the average car costing 40 grand, and the average home costing 400,000. And it gets worse. There's medical debt. There's medical bills that you have to pay. The average medical bill right now is 2 to 3 grand after from the hospital. Even with insurance, I'm telling you, I've experienced it. It's like between $1,000 to $3,000. And that's after insurance, and you have to pay for insurance. And there's like people here in America that are making $12 an hour, if less than that, and you're expected to live off of $12 an hour. And people like to shun them and whatever, but America's always been like this. Like we've used poor people at their expense. But the crazy thing is, there used to be a middle class in America. There really isn't. It's either you're rich or you're poor. In the 1950s and through the, there was a middle class from the 1950s to about to like the, early 2000s. There was a middle class, and that surely shrunk away. And I know the 1950s were problematic because, only white men had power or whatever. But now, not even white people have money in America. Now, most people in America don't even have a lot of money. You listen to the average person on TikTok, a white person on TikTok, complain about bills and we can't afford anything. And that sounds like black people. That sounds like how black people used to talk, and no one listened to them because they were black. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just telling the truth. That sounds like how black people used to talk and still do. It's just that we never listened to them. And now we're listening because now there's a lot of white people that are suffering. Yes, America is still kind of racist. Yes. But it's gotten to the point where, not even the average white person can afford it. Okay? It's only only rich and poor people, all right? And we need to fix this issue. And I'm telling people right now, I'm telling politicians, they're too concerned about what's going on overseas, about what's going on in the Middle East, and what's about going on in the Ukraine, and they're not worried about what's going on here. People can't afford anything, and then they're allowing illegal immigrants in, and they're giving them money. Well, where's our money? That's discrimination. Where is our money? Where's our paycheck? We should be getting $1,000 a month at least, guaranteed basic income. As an American citizens, every American who makes under 70 grand a year should be getting that, because you just can't afford anything. I mean, seriously, you can't afford shit. So we should do that and get rid of welfare and all these other programs, because those don't work. If you give someone money, they will know how to spend it. Trust me. All right, that's all I gotta say. The American dream is on life support, and I'm telling you, people, if we don't fix these problems, fascism or socialism might rise in America, and that's not a good thing.